20. Now we say set 1 is having 10, 50 and 20. Okay, then I'm saying set 1 dot add. I'm adding which one? 30. So which one is added here? 30 is added. Getting on it. So now suppose if I'm saying set 1 dot add 1. So which one is added here? 1 is added. So where 1 is added? At the end or at the beginning? Beginning. Not, you cannot say at the beginning, but it is added based on which value? Hash value. You cannot say it is at the beginning, but it is added based on which value? Hash value of the object. But what is a method you are using for adding? So there is a method called which one? Add. Add is a method of the set class, because set is a mutable collection. So when you are saying it is a mutable collection, it will provide some mutable methods. So there is a method called add. The first method is what here? Add. So this method is for adding elements within the set. So this is for adding elements within the set. So for that, you are using a method called which one? Add. Okay, right now this is adding elements within the set. For example, now just see the example in HackerRank here. So here we'll take the problems related with the sets. Now there is a set, which method here? Add method. So we'll try to solve this problem called add. For example, now here there is a task. What is the task is apply your knowledge of the add operation. Okay, apply your knowledge of the add operation to help your friend Rupal. Now Rupal has a huge collection of country stamps. Okay, now she decided to count the total number of distinct country stamps in her collection. So she asked for your help. You pick the stamps one by one from a stack of n country stamps. Now find the total number of distinct country stamps. So this is an input format. So what is the input format is? The first line contains an integer n, which is nothing but total number of country stamps. The first line contains an integer n, the total number of country stamps. The next n lines contains the name of the country where the stamp is from. The next n lines contains a name of the country where the stamps is from. Okay. Then what is output? Output the total number of distinct country stamps on a single line. So how many country stamps you enter here? 7. So now you pick each time one country stamp. Now like UK, China, USA, France, New Zealand, UK, and one more is what? France. So these are the number of country stamps. And you are adding all these country stamps to what? Set. But set allows the duplicates are not allowed. Not allowed. But in this case, how many? Now UK is added how many times here? 2 times. But in the set, it is added how many times? Only 1 time. And France is added how many times here? 2 times. But in the set, it is added how many times? Only 1 time. So what is the total number of distinct stamps? 5. So UK and France, UK and France, see here, UK and France repeated how many times here? 2 times. Hence, the total number of distinct country stamps is how much here? 5. Okay, just try to understand this here. Okay, now this is a challenge here. How to write now? First, you have to input which value? N. N is nothing but how many country stamps, right? So integer of input, integer of input. So where you are adding all these country stamps in set, you have to create one empty set. And how you are creating empty set? Not using empty curly braces. I said no, empty curly braces represents what? Empty dictionary. Okay, it represents what? Dictionary. Yes, I created empty set, and within this set, you are adding how many? Within this set, you are adding how many stamps? N stamps. Now, each time you are reading one stamp, okay, stamp equal to input, and where you are adding the stamps in set by using which method? Add method. Okay, so what you are adding inside the set? Stamp. Okay, and after that, you have to print what? How many items are there in the set? How can you find the length of the set by using length? Okay, you can use a length function to count how many elements are there in the collection. How can you count how many values are there in the list by using length function? How can you count how many values are there in the set by using which function? Length function. You can count how many values are there in the set or how many values are there in any collection. How can you find any collection length by using the function called which one? Length, right? Now, once you run this code, so run this code. Okay, now you input how many stamps here? 7. So 7 are input here, but how many are there in the set now? 5. So these are distinct or not? Yes, these are distinct country stamps. Okay, right. After that, what you are doing, you are submitting the code. Now your code is submitted, right? Okay, yes. Your code is submitted. Okay, now the result is a 5. So if you want to add any element after creating the object, if you want to add any element after creating the object, you can add an element after creating the object by using which method? Add method. So add method adds how many objects? Only one object. Okay. So next one is, so there is a method called remove. There is a method called which one? Remove. So using remove method, you can able to remove. If you want to remove any element, if you want to remove an element, you are removing an element by using which method? Remove method. So remove element from the set and raises which error? Key error if element is not contained in the set. So you are adding it. Now these are called CRUD operations. Now you must know these operations here. Any collection, for example, there is a list is there. List is one collection and set is one collection. Okay, dictionary is what here? Another collection. Now all these collections you should know which operations? CRUD operations. CRUD operations are like how to add the data and how to remove the data and how to update the data and how to delete the how to read the data or retrieve the data. So this is creating, retrieving and updating and what here delete, because all these are mutables and you should know all these mutable operations belongs to each and every collection. You should know all these mutable operations belongs to each and every collection. You should know how to perform all these operations on the list, set, as well as what here dictionaries, right? Right. You have to understand. Now remove element from the set and rises which error here, key error. If element is not contained in what here set. If element is not there in the set, then it rises which error here, key error, right? So how can you do this here? So for example, so removing, but it is not index based. So you have to remove it by using value only. So here I created one set. I created one set with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If I'm writing again 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, how many times is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is added? Tell me, how many times is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is added? Only one time. How many times it is added? Only one times here. Because set allows duplicates are not allowed, not allowed. Okay. So 50, 20, 40, 10 and 30. But is it ordered or unordered? Unordered. Okay. Yes. Now if I'm writing set one dot remove. Now which value you want to remove? Suppose 10. So I removed 10. And after removing 10, now you can see the set is having 50, 20, 40 and 30. If I'm saying set one dot remove, okay, remove. If I'm saying some 20, so which one is removed here? 20 is removed. But if I'm saying set one dot remove, okay, if I give the value which is not there, is it 10 is there or not there? Not there. Then it rises what? Key error. If the element is not there, then it rises key error. If the element is there, it will remove. If the element is there, it will remove. But if the element is not there, then it rises which error? Key error. To avoid this key error, okay, to avoid this key error, there's one more method is there. And what is that method is discard. To avoid this key error, there's one more method is there. And what is the name of that method is discard. And this method doesn't raises any error. So there's one more method called discard. Now using discard, also you can remove the element. But what is the difference between the remove and discard is the remove method raises error if the element is not there in the set. But discard method doesn't raises what? Any error. So remove element from the set if it is present. If it is present, it will remove. If it is not there, if it is present, it will remove. If it is not there, what will happen? Will it raise any error? No. It will not raise any error if it is not present. If it is not present, it will not raise any error. So assume that this is a set one with number of values out there. Okay. If I'm saying set one dot remove, and if I say 20, okay, so is it 20 is there or not there? There. So removed. If I'm saying set one dot remove 100, is it 100 is there or not there? Not there. But will it raise any error? No. Okay. It's just silent. Sorry, not remove. Sorry. This is remove, right? Set one. So I create a set with how many values? 5 values. Okay. Sorry. That is, if I say set one dot discard, I say 10. Is it 10 is there or not there? There. So 10 is removed. 10 is there, right? So 10 is what here? Removed. But if I'm saying set one dot discard, again if I'm writing 10, then will it raise any error? No, it doesn't raises any error. That is where you find the difference between the remove and what discard. So if you don't want to handle error, then go for which one? Discard. You want to handle the error, then go for which one? Remove. Because you should know it. You should know whether is it been removed or not removed. So generally you want to know it, is it removed or not removed? Then always you go for which method? Remove only. Because you handle the error. If it is not there, then I want to know it. It is not there. But discard method will display anything? No. If it is not there, it doesn't display anything. So we don't know whether element is found or not found, whether it is deleted or not deleted. So in that case, you can go for which method here? Remove method. So two methods are there. One is remove is there, and one more is which one? Discard is there. A remove method is there, and one more is a discard method is also there, right? So you can also remove. You can also remove by using one more method. And what is this method here? Is a pop method. Now using this pop method also you can remove it. So remove and return an arbitrary element. So this will remove and return which element here? Arbitrary element. Arbitrary means, is it random or not? Yes. Because always pop method will remove which element? Last element. Last element which is added in the list, that is removed what? First. Pop is belongs to what? Stack. Okay. So when you say here pop, this will remove which element? Last element added. But in this case, will it remove the last element added? No. It will not remove the last element added, but it will remove which element here? Arbitrary element. But rises which error? Key error. If the set is what here? Empty. If the set is empty, then it rises which error? Key error. Okay. If it is empty, then it rises key error. Suppose again I create a set. Now this time I'm creating a set using range. So 10 comma 60 comma 10. Now 10 is a start value. Okay, 10 is a start value and 60 is a stop value and 10 is what here? Step value. Okay. If you are saying print set 1, now this set is having how many here? 40, 10, 50, 20 and one more value is what? 30 like this. So discard will remove how many values here? One value. So is it 10 get? Yes. Now set one dot pop is there. So if I say pop, now which one is removed? 10 is removed. 40 is removed. Which one is removed? 40 is removed. But what is the last value? Actually, what is the last value? You are added 50. Because this range will generate how many values? 5 values. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. What is the last value? 50. But is it pop will remove 50 or 40? 40. So this removing is arbitrary. So you should not say that it will remove only last element. Okay. Yes. So but if the set is empty, now you can write again set one dot. You can write again set one dot pop. So this will remove one more element. So what is that element is removed? 10, right? So don't think that it is removed from first. No, it will remove the elements arbitrary, right? So you don't know which element is removed. Okay, that selection is based on, yes. So there are number of methods are there for removing. Okay, one is by using which method? Remove method. And second one is using which method? Discard method. And third one is using which method? Pop method. Okay, because yes. Okay, not defined. Arbitrary means a random or not defined, undefined. Okay. Yes. So we'll see in exception handling because we cannot handle the exceptions, right? We'll see in exception handling. Okay, that is what I said. Okay, if you want to remove the element, okay, and you want to know where it is, okay, is it element is removed or not, then you go for which method? Remove method. Otherwise, you don't use which method here? Remove method. Okay, then you don't require to use which method? Remove methods here. These are discard, remove, and one more is what? Yes. Yes. So all these operations you can do by applying that challenge, right? Okay. Real time example means what? Real time example here? Whatever you write, that is real time only. Okay. So what you're writing here is you want real time, huh? Okay. Real time. Okay. So there is a phone number set. Okay. So where you are writing phone numbers. Okay. Or any set you take. Email set. So why I'm taking email set for adding mails, email IDs. I'm adding what here? Email IDs into the set. So what is this set here? Email set. So within email set, you are adding what? Email IDs. Within email set, you are adding email IDs. Okay. Real time example. Okay, now? Right. So you are adding. How can you add? By using a method called add. Okay, now you are doing some operations. What operations you are doing on the set? Two operations. One is for here adding mail, adding email ID, and option two is for removing email ID, adding email ID, and one more is removing email ID, right? So here you are asking enter the option. Which operation? Now three is there. Three is for removing, three is for exit, or three is for display. So after adding, I want to display it. And fourth option is for exit. Okay. So there is an option here, integer of input enter. Which one? Email ID. Enter email ID. Sorry. Enter your option. Enter your option. So if option is one, you have to add it. Okay, now. So you're asking email ID. So input enter email ID. Which email ID you want to add it? Then I'm saying email set dot add. So what you are adding here? Email. Okay. So then you are saying email ID is added. email ID is what here added. Okay. Else if option is 2, else if option is 2, what do you have to do? Removing. So removing, I'm removing it using which one? Remove. Okay. So then email equal to input, enter email ID, enter email ID. Okay. Then I'm just writing here email set dot, okay, email set dot remove. Okay, what you are removing? Email. So then I'm displaying the message, email ID is, email ID is what here? Removed. One is added and one more is what here? Removed. If option is 3, else if option is what here? 3. Option is 1, you are doing this operation. Option is 2, you are doing this operation. Option is 3, what you are doing? You are saying 3 is for display, right? So for, or you can directly print, what you can print, email set. And else, if option is 4, you have to terminate this loop. And how you terminate the loop? By using which statement? Break. Now break is for termination. Okay. So assume that this is email set. Now one is for adding. So I just added it. Now suppose Naresh at the rate. So Naresh ID dot com added. One is added again. Suresh at the rate some gmail dot, okay, some gmail.com. This is also added. Now 3 is for displaying. Now how many email IDs are there in the set? 2 are there. Okay. Suppose if I'm saying 2, 2 is for remove, right? So I'm removing Naresh at the rate nareshit.com. So is it, suppose if it is not there, some mistake is there here. What is the mistake I have given? What is the name of the email ID? Naresh at the rate, Naresh. Here spelling is there. But is it this mail ID is there or not there? Not there. Then immediately is it rise the error or not? Yes. It means your program is terminated. Your program execution is what? Terminated. Then to avoid this, what I have to do? I have to handle this error. Handle means I have to write some condition. Is it this email ID is there or not there? If it is there, then remove it. If it is not there, display one message. But instead of that, I can simply use which one? Discard. Discard, it will remove if it is there, but it doesn't give any error if it is not there. Okay, if I write here discard, okay, it doesn't raises any error. Suppose I run this. Now one is per adding here. Okay. Yes. What is this here? Naresh at the rate nareshit.com. Okay. One is again adding Suresh at the rate. Okay. Some gmail.com. So 2 is for remove. If I'm saying Suresh at the rate gmail.com, is it removed or not? Yes. If I'm again saying 2, suppose if I say again Suresh at the rate gmail.com, is it Suresh is there or not there? Not there. But is it give any error? No. Okay. But is it removed or not removed? Removed. So you can see how many email IDs are there in the set? Only one. If I say 4, 4 is for what? Exit. Right? So if it is a remove, you have to handle the error. If it discard, you don't require to handle the error. Okay. That is what I said. You have to handle the error. If it is a remove, okay. If it is a discard, you don't require to handle the error. So this is adding and removing. Okay, so this removing can be done in two approaches. One is by using discard method and one more is using add method. Okay. Yeah, you can use match. Okay, right? Match case also you can use here. So removing can be done by using add, remove, discard, pop. And if you want to remove all the values from the set, you can use what here? Clear. So clear method will empty the set. If you want the set to be empty, okay, you do that by using which method here? Clear method. So remove all elements from the set. It will remove all the elements from the set. For that, you are using one method called which one? Clear. So there is a set is there and you want to remove all the values, right? So this set is having how many values? 5 values. And if I'm saying set one dot clear, so is it set is empty or not? Yes. So it is removed all the elements from the set. So that is done by using a method called which one? Clear. So name of the method is a clear. So that will remove all the values. Okay. That will remove all the values from the set. The next one is, okay, next one what you have is, now this is how to add, remove, discard, pop, and one more is what? Clear. Now set is also having some operations. There is a set operations are there. So these are called as which operations here? Set operations. You can perform mathematical set operations like what? Union, and one more is an intersection, and third one is a difference, and fourth one is what here? Symmetric difference. You can also perform some mathematical set operations. Mathematical set operations like union, intersection, difference, and one more is a symmetric difference. Okay, now set operations. Let us talk about, okay, set mathematical set operations. So what are these set operations is, you are doing the operations like, the first operation is what here? Union. So there is an operation called which one? Union. Okay. I think you know union. Okay. Union means returning elements from one set or two sets. Two sets. So return a new set with the elements from the set and all others. It will return the elements from the set. It will return the elements from the set. It will return a new set with elements from the set and all others. That is done by using which method? Union. That is done by using which method here? Union method. Return a new set with the elements from the set and all others. Okay. So that is done by using union. Now if you see Venn diagram, if you do Venn diagram of union, so if you see Venn diagram of union, it is like this. Now if you see this Venn diagram, right? How it is looking like this, right? Union, A union B, or you can use, okay, you can use A union B, or you can also, okay, right now this is Venn diagram here. So return a new set with the elements. Return a new set with the elements from the set and all others. So that is done by using an operation called which one? Union. Union is it? A union B or A union, what is it? B. So you can use union operator or you can use symbol. Which symbol you can use? Pipe symbol. And this pipe symbol called as which operator? Union operator. So it returns the elements from set. Suppose there is a is one set having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and B is one set having 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. What is that? 10. And C equal to A union. A union. A union. What is that? B. Now C is having elements from, suppose A is having this and B is having this here and C is having elements from A as well as what? B, right? So it is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? But this union is not mutable, it is immutable. Okay, because after union, where is a written the result in another set? After union, where it is returning the result in another set. And what is that another set here? C. Okay, where what is another set here? C here. For example, set 1 is there. Now you tell me now, suppose set 1 equal to 1, 2, 3 and set 2 equal to 1, 2, 4 and set 3 equal to some 1, okay, 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now set 4 equal to set 1, union set 2, union set 3. Okay, so how many operators I used? 2. This pipe symbol is called which operator? Union. What is S1 union S2? What is S1 union S2? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a result of S1 and S2. Then what is the result of this union S3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. S1, S2, S3, S4. I want this to be printed in the new line. I just use backslash n. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So union. Okay, union can be done like this. Okay. So you can use an operator, or you can also use which one? You can use the operator called union, or you can also use pipe symbol. Okay, you can also use which one? Pipe symbol also you can use it. For example, yes. So what you can do here is, so this is printing the set. Okay. Okay, for example, now just to see here, this is a union, right? See here, the union operator returns the union of the set and the set of elements in iterable, right? Now this is a task is given. What is the task is? So the task is given like this. Now the students of district college, the students of district college have a subscriptions to English and French newspapers. The students of district college have a subscriptions to English and French newspapers. And some students have subscribed only to which newspaper? English. And some have subscribed to only which newspaper? French. And some have subscribed to what? Both. Okay, now. So you are given two set of students' roll numbers, and one set has a subscribed to English newspaper, and the other set is subscribed to what? French newspaper. Now the same student could be in both the sets. Okay. Now your task is to find the total number of students. Total number of students who have subscribed to at least one newspaper. Means you have to count how many students are taken English and how many students are taken French. But you should not count those who are subscribed both. Okay, you have to count how many times only one time. Okay, if it's taken both, you have to count how many times only one time. Then input format is the first line contains an integer n as nothing but number of students who have subscribed to which newspaper, English newspaper. The second line contains n spaces separated roll numbers of those students. Now you have to input all these roll numbers in how many lines? One line only. I said how to input in one line. Okay. So the third line contains a B, the number of students who have subscribed to French newspaper. The fourth line contains a B spaces separated roll numbers of those students. Okay. So output the total number of students who have at least one subscription. You enter how many roll numbers? 9. So this is English roll numbers and this is what here? French roll numbers. But some students are there in both. Now this roll numbers are there in both or not? Yes. But you have to count these roll numbers how many times only? One time. Then what do you do it? Do which operation? Union. So that you get the roll numbers from English and you get the roll numbers from what? French. Then count how many students are there. So for this, now you have to input all the values in one line. You have to input the values in one line. And I already said how to input the values in one line. So first one is you have to input how many students for which one? English. So one is some E or some N or M equal to integer of what is that input. This is the number of students who subscribed for which one? English. So this is the English set. Okay, equal to set of map of integer comma input dot split. Okay, now so you try to input the values in one line or multiple lines. One line, and that one string is split into how many strings? Number of strings, and each string you are converting into which type? Integer type. Okay, then n is n equal to integer of what is it again? Input. This n is for what? French. Then there is a French set is there. Set of map of integer comma input dot what is this here? Split. So input, using input I can read one string, and one string you try to split into how many strings? Number of strings, and each string you are converting into which type? Integer. Okay, then after that you are trying to create one set, English and French set. English and French set equal to what you are saying? English set dot union, which is set French set, so that you'll get the roll numbers from English as well as what? French. Then finally you have to print the length, English French set. So those have at least one subscription, right? So here just run the code. So run the code here. Then what you do is submit the code here. Okay, right? Yes. So this is a solution for this problem here, right? So you have to understand how to, what map will do means, you have to read here. Already I said map input, how to input more than one value using input. Did I said or not? Yes or no? You have to read the documents. Okay, na? If not, every class is one demo class. Yes or no? Huh? If you don't read it, then I already said, I'll not repeat again. While loop, if, huh? Okay, input, conversions, huh? So all this we have done already. What do map will do is refer my notes, refer the notes. Please refer the notes. Okay, now refer the notes. Then you can understand what is a map, what is a split, what is input, and all the things. So don't mind because already I said. Okay, now if I am not said, then I'll tell you here because already I said, right? Okay. Yes. Now this is called as which operation here? Union. Union is there. There is a union, and there is one more set of operation called which one? Intersection. So there is one more operation called which one? Intersection. Okay. Yes. Intersection is there. Okay. Now in the place of intersection, you can also use which one? Ampersand. In the place of intersection, you can also use which one? Ampersand. In the place of union, you can also use which one? Pipe. In the place of intersection, you can use ampersand. In the place of union, you can use what? Pipe symbol, right? So written a new set with the elements common to the set and all others. Now intersection returns common elements or not? Yes. So this is Venn diagram of which one here? Intersection. If you see the intersection, how it is, the intersection is like this, which will return what elements? Common elements. So this will return the common elements. So that is called as a intersection here. Okay. Yes. Or you can also use an operator called ampersand. You can also use an operator called ampersand here. Okay. So there is a set A is there. So set A is there having some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a set B is there which is having some 1, 2, 3, and there is a set C is there where you are saying A dot intersection. What is this? B. What this intersection will return? Common elements. This will return the common elements or not? Yes. So there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the elements of A set. There is a B set which contain 1, 2, 3. And what is the common? A intersection B is what? 1, 2. So there is a set 1 is there, which is having 1, 2, 3. And there is a set 2 is there, which is having 2 and 3 and 4. And there is a set 3 is there, which is having some 1, 6, 7, 8. If I am writing set 4 equal to set 1, intersection set 2, intersection set 3. So set 1 intersection set 2 is what? What is the intersection of set 1 and set 2? 2, 3. 2, 3 is a common or not? Yes. Then intersection set 3 is what? Is it any common elements out there? No. Then set 4 is what here? Empty. Set 1 is there, set 2 is there, set 3 is there, and set 4. But what is the result of this here? Empty. Because there is no common element of intersection of set 1 and set 2. Intersection of which one? Set 3. Because this intersection is binary operation, and this operation required how many operands? two operands are required. For example, assume that there is a set of students. Okay, there is a Java students out there. There is a students doing which course? Java course. Okay, Java students are there. Now there is a Naresh is there and Suresh is there. And one more person is what here? Ramesh. Java students is there and one more is a Python students are there. There are two sets here. One is Java and one more is a Python. So then I try to input. So name of the student is again Naresh. And there is a Kishore and there is a some Rakesh is there. Okay. Now how many sets are there here? Two sets. One is Java set and one more is a Python set. Now I want to find out the student who's doing both the courses, Java course as well as what? Python course. Then how can I find out the students doing Java course as well as Python course? Java Python students. I want to find out a student doing both the courses, Java course as well as a Python course. So Java students dot, which one I'm using? Intersection. Which student here? Python students. Okay. So now this is Java students and this is Python students and this is how many students are doing both the courses? Only one student. This is Java Python students and who is doing both the courses? Only one student. And who is that student here? Naresh. Who's doing a Java course as well as what here? Python course. Common. If you want written a common, then you written that by using which operation? Intersection operation. So there is one more operation is there called a difference. There's one more operation is there and that operation is what here? Difference. Difference operation. So return a new set with elements in the set that are not in which one? Others. Return a new set with elements in the set that are not in the others. So that can be done by using which operation? Difference. Now this is a Venn diagram. So this is a Venn diagram of which operation here? Difference operation. So this operation you can do it by using an operator called minus. In the place of this, you can also use which one? Minus. In the place of this, you can also use an operation called which one? Minus. So in the place of this, you can also use an operation called which one? Minus. Okay. But see, all these operations are immutable, means the changes are not done in the set. But after doing the operation, it will return the result into what? New set. After doing this operation, the result is written into what? New set. So return a new set with elements in the set that are not in which one here? Others. That are not there in which one here? Others. So that operation you're doing like this. Okay now. Yes. 1 minute. Yeah, now this is a difference. Using a difference, see here. So return a new set with the elements in the set. Okay, return a new set with the elements in the set that are not in which one here? Others. So that is done by using which operation here? Difference operation. So difference is the name of the method. Okay, so finding the difference means exist in the first set, not exist in what? Second. Okay, A minus B. A minus B only. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 1, 2, 3. If I'm writing C equal to A minus B, okay. So what is A, B and one more is what? C. A, B and C. I just use a separator as a backslash n here. So A minus B, A minus B. What is A minus B? 4, 5. Because this difference returns, see here, return a new set with elements in the set that are not in which one? Others. It returns the elements in the set that are not in which one? Others. Other means second set, which is exist in first set, but which is not exist in what? Second set. Now that operation is a difference operation. You can use A minus B, or you can also use what? A dot difference. You can use an operator called difference, or you can use directly a symbol called which one? Minus. For example, if you see this hacker rank example, okay, now again, I think, yeah, so again they asked same, I think, but students of district college have a subscriptions to English and French newspapers, again, same. Some students have subscribed to only English newspaper and some have subscribed to only the French newspaper and some have subscribed to both newspapers. Now you are given two sets of student roll numbers and one set has a subscriber to the English newspaper and one set has subscribed to what? French newspaper. Now your task is to find out the total number of students who have subscribed to only which newspaper? English. Now you have to find out only students subscribed for what? English. Means if you remove French people from English, then you'll get only English. English minus French. English minus French, right? So input format. The first line contains the number of students who have subscribed to which newspaper? English. The second line contains the space, separated list of students' roll numbers who have subscribed to which newspaper? English. The third line contains the number of students who have subscribed to the French newspaper. The fourth line contains the space separated list of student roll numbers who have subscribed to which one? French. Then what you are doing, the output format is output the total number of students who are subscribed to the English newspaper only. So nine roll numbers, nine roll numbers, and within this 1, 2, 3 is there, and 6, 8 is there, and remaining how many students? Four students are there. And what are those four students? 4, 5, and 4, 5, 7, and one more is a 9. Okay, so that is only yes. But how you write this? Very simple. Input number of students for English newspaper, integer of input. Then you have to input the students roll numbers of English. Now set of map integer comma input dot split. Then n is nothing but number of students for French. Now French equal to set of map of integer comma input dot split. Okay, yes. Then you should find only English. Only English equal to English dot what? Difference. English dot difference which one? French. Then print length of only which one? English. So English minus French, you'll get only English. The roll numbers of only English. English minus French, you'll get only the roll numbers of what? English. And you are counting how many English students are subscribed. Now run the code here. Right. So the number of students are input or not? Yes. Okay. So your output is 4 and the expected output is the same here. Okay, right now, next operation is, there is one more set operation called, what is the name of this operation here? Symmetric differences. So this is a symmetric difference. So this is a symmetric difference. Now return a new set with elements in either. Okay, return a new set with elements in either set or other, but not which one? Both. So it will return the elements from set 1 as well as set 2. But which elements it will return? Except which elements? Except which elements? Yes. So that is done by using which one here? Symmetric difference. Return a new set with the elements in either the set or other, but not in both. Not in both. Not in both. Right? So that is done by using symmetric difference. So is it any Venn diagram for this? No. So generally you won't find for this symmetric difference. Okay, now this is what is your symmetric difference? Okay, right now it will return from both, right? A and B. A dot is symmetric difference, what here? B, right? So return a new set with the elements in either the set or other, but not in which one here? Both. Okay. So that is done by which one here? Symmetric difference. So anyway, we'll talk about this, like how to work with this symmetric difference and other operations, but not today, but tomorrow we'll continue this. So tomorrow we'll see how to work with this symmetric difference and other operations, right? We'll stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow this, right? Thank you, right?